right, we do have Ragnarok with 9I or 9L or something. I guess it's a GL or something. And then we do have Rake in the top leftish position here. Brood War Ragnarok. And he pulled an upset. Win. No, can Rake pull the upset, I guess. What we're trying to say here. Drone is gonna move into that hatchery first. Quite the greedy approach. Double gate here from Rake. He wants to put on some pressure. He wants to be safe, and he also wants to put out some pressure. He could even throw down a proxy gate here. There's no cybernetics of course yet. I'm gonna throw that down now. But yeah, he could throw down a proxy gate in addition to this with his additional probe here. Oh, so he sees the hatchery, he sees the spawning pool, he sees the gas, and he just gonna go back again maybe. He's gonna keep the probe around. I wonder if he wants to make an offensive shield battery. He will get one zealot only. And then it should be stalkers from here out. Is he actually gonna take a base? This feels so weird, honestly. Make 2 gate into a base. He's playing this like a PvP. Going into the double adept. I wonder about the zealot though. And there's gonna be the hatchery to block the entrance here. Oh yeah, 2 adepts can do a lot of damage. You need to be very careful. There's no queens. Lings are gonna be super strong. Do not underestimate their power. They do have a lot more DPS than the StarCraft 2 Lings, as they attack faster naturally. But they are as glass cannony as the C2 Lings are as well, so you need to be very careful here. I think he just missed the adepts. So those are gonna come in as a surprise here by Ragnarok. But he should have a lot of links here right now. I think I just heard some more. There's 8 links. That should be enough. I think 2 are across the map, so there's 6 here right now. And that's a nice cancel on the shade. Good surround though. First adept is gonna fall. Here, can he get the second one? He's making 10 more links. Should have bought enough time, I feel like. Links are gonna be hatching here momentarily. He's gonna pull one quick pro pull here. Very nice position for the adept there. Wow, that's a death trap. But the adept does move out of there. And the zealot unfortunately is not going to be able to do much more alone here. So now we made a lot of links anyways as SHIN. Just go across the map, I guess. Try to do some re-damage. He is going to finish up speed now. And I think Rake... Oh god, yeah, he's pretty dead, isn't he? He has like a probe down here. Okay, I thought it was trapped for a second. He's making glaive. Sorry, not glaives. Charge right now. But he doesn't know about this. Now he knows. What's he gonna do? I guess you just GG here. I mean, SHIN can kill whatever he wants to right now. There's no real chance. And yeah, Rake is gonna acknowledge that, confirm that, and say, alrighty, that's not my game. You can take it. So that's 1-0 for SHIN. Oh, we're getting very slow. Those are of course from the previous patch, so we're stuck in the loading screen hell. It's not like those are very long loading screens, it's just so much. It's a lot of loading screens you have to go through. Like first you go in the game, you go into the replay section, then you go into the start the replay, then you need to load the replay, you need to confirm you actually want to load the old version of StarCraft. Then that opens up a loading screen. Then once you're finished with the game, you go back on the victory screen, and then you go into the login screen, and then you go from the login screen into the stand up screen, start screen menu, and then you have to go into replay. So many screens you have to navigate through, it's insane. Alrighty. Now Ragnarok is gonna be playing StarCraft 2. Zerg, 1 second. Okay, StarCraft 2 Zerg. And on the other side, Rake is the Brood War Protoss. This is a Nexus first from Rake. I think it's a very bold but good play in this situation. Hatchery first from Ragnarok. Isn't really afraid of single zealots or even double zealot without any upgrades from the Protoss. Oh, it's a Forge expand, and he could cannon rush potentially. He sees the hatchery location. Well, the Forge of course is not done yet, but he could start to throw down pylons if he wants to. And you kind of need to have one over here and one there, I think. One here and one there, and then you cancel this one and make the cannon. Oh, that's interesting. So he actually gets up a wall. This is very exposed though. But yeah, he's gonna have the Nexus as well, which is also a lot of fun here. The Forge is gonna finish. He gets the cannon up. Oh, he can make 2 now. And he can't stand his probe over here and try to get another. So there's gonna be the cancel from Ragnarok. And we do see one cannon get cancelled, one is gonna be making, I think. So he's gonna try to pop over the probe. Is that gonna work though? No, he's gonna start to just attack the pylon. It's so funny, sometimes regenerating his shield, I guess, is perfectly timed in the probe shots. So he even does 1 less damage in addition to the armor. Oh, which is no, wait, that shouldn't be right. They should have 1 building armor. They're armored. That's kind of weird. I think it is in the structure. Yeah, they have that 1 armor. Scout trying to come in here, but will get killed off. Does he see this? No, he actually doesn't see where these drones are transferred at all. A very good start here for Rake, and going into additional gases so fast. Makes me wonder if he has a very teched out build ready here. Throw at his opponent. Probe will get saved by the grassed over cannon. I want to check the numbers. 20 and 7 and 0.8, 0.9 I guess weapon speed. Kind of need to see what the other cannons can do if we ever see one. Whoa! Double Stargate. Ooh, is it gonna be the mass scout build? Could be. There's no anti-air whatsoever. There's a queen, I think. Okay, I guess there's 3 queens. He even loses some health on those queens, it's gonna be a big deal. 4 queens now. He's not really making any more though, he of course doesn't know about this. Now he's gonna find this though, that's a really good scout. And he can prepare for this. Can Rake make this somehow happen? Oh man, you are busted, bro. That's so unfortunate. If he had 1 goon to kind of go against the tide there. Oh my god, is he getting scout speed or are we going carrier? There's no, if you think about this, there's no Scourge for Ragnarok, so actually carriers might be super strong. There's no Plague, there's no Scourge, there's no Dark Swarm. He's gonna continue to make scouts for now. He will chase down this Overlord. You can of course go for scout speed. It's an upgrade in this fleet beacon. We can, I think it's here. Graphic thrusters, scout movements by 15.38%, of course. The sight range is not really something you're looking forward that much to. Honestly, if you do get that in Brood War, they look like half across the map. It's insane. Yeah, weapons are gonna finish up here, and we do see the scout speed upgrade. Oh my god, he's going scout speed. It's a scout speed rush, speed scout rush, whatever you want to call it. He's killing a lot of overlords right now. He already got 3, I think. So that's actually supply blocking here right now for Ragnarok. And more scouts being produced, even +2 weapons. Man, those are probably super buffed right now. Look at that damage, 15 versus armored. And that ×2. Oh, that's the blasters, right? The anti-meta missiles. And then we have 11 versus light, 22 damage. That's actually pretty good. What's the 1.1 is the weapon speed, so that's not that good, but it's okay. Ooh. He just scoots by and shoots some overlords down. He loses 1 scout. He even has a 3rd Stargate right now. He shoots down the queens, he shoots down the spores, shoots down the hydras. Oh man, those scouts are stacking that damage so insane. No cancel. It's a kill. Oh, he almost kills another queen there. Needs to be a little bit careful. You don't really want to lose those. He snipes another overlord here. It's a very good micro. I really like that sliding move. It's the sliding shots there on purpose, of course. And these scouts are just killing off the lings that are parked over here. This game is not really going Ragnarok's way, is it? For Stargate Scout, yeah, I guess it's a little bit much, right? For 3 bases, but yeah, he just goes mass scout now. Infestor's gonna be the idea here from Ragnarok, but is he gonna have the time? Maybe the scout transition is already a little bit too far along. He's gonna go engage on top of the Hydra. He's gonna try to force a win here right now. He will lose a bunch of scouts for that, but he does actually get the base. So he kills everything here right now. He's gonna kill more and more overlords. Oh my god, that's all the overlords! Oh no! That's bye-bye. Bye-bye supply. Actually, he had so many overlords, by the way, but yeah, he's really red right now. No money here for Ragnarok. Can't make any more hydras. He has 9 on the way, so he has still a bunch in production. Oh, the queens do die so fast, it's insane. Hydra's coming in though. Can he kill them once again? Oh man, the answer seems to be yes. +2 now on the weapons. 12 here. 24 damage against these light units. Hydra's not maybe the best choice. And there we go, GG's gonna be called. Wow, Rake does take a map of Ragnarok, and that was Ragnarok's SC2 Zerg, so pretty good. The cannon rush at first, and then it was even scouted, the scout, speed scout transition. And apparently Ragnarok was completely underestimating how strong scouts are in SC Evo. So he didn't do anything, and he just got cooked. He made hydras against that. That was not the choice. I guess you can't really go into corruptors either. But so hydras are technically correct, but you need those infestors with that. And he was going there, but he didn't get them out or something. He didn't use them. I'm not sure. Not sure what happened there, but you need either, I guess, the fungal, or you need the thing, the cloud that gives you the damage reduction. One of those. Oh, you can use parasitic bombs, I guess, but it's pretty much an all-in move on those Vipers, because they are gonna get shut down so fast by the speed scouts. So let's go into map number 3 between these two. Remember, this is the opening map of this group. Sorry, not map, but opening series of this group. SCVs can be used to repair buildings or mechanical units. The more SCVs repairing, the more loading time you're gonna get. Oops. Oh, okay. So we're back to the same setup. Didn't change. We do have Ragnarok in the top left here as SC2 Zerg and the Brood War Protoss down here in the bottom left as Rake. He's gonna try again to go for a cannon rush. Oh, it feels, oh, I guess you can spawn in all locations, but it randomizes which it cannot spawn on. So this one doesn't have a cross spawn. That's so interesting. And I guess it says the same for Ragnarok, right? Yeah. It's just so you only have to scout 2 locations. He gets in, he sees nothing, and then he goes out again. He needs to check for the pool. Yeah, there you go. Going in again. And he will find the pool. On the other side, we do see a Nexus first again. And he's gotta probably forge this. No! There's a gateway, so no forge expand this time, so no cannon rush. Is he gonna make a second gate? I wonder. So he's gonna make a late forge. I don't like this one. You're gonna go forge with this, make it fast for the gate, and then get up the cannon rush. This map doesn't seem doable though, honestly. There's a lot of space behind this, so it's really difficult to block this with pylons. You need like so many. 1, 2. Yeah, so many. It's just too many. So I guess there was never an attempt to cannon rush at all anyways. Oh, the probe. It's gonna fall. Just a defensive cannon here. Zealot in the wall. Probe has to hold for now. Could make a pylon. Forced to block this up, and he's gonna do that. So he's gonna let the Zealot pop on the outside. He's gonna try to trap the links and then stand on the wall. Does not. Oh, he cancels the Zealot, huh? That's a ballsy move. He cancels the Zealot in favor of the Cybernetics core. Cannon does finish. What a ballsy move. That was a wasted lava. Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen it here first. SHIN does waste lava. Stargate. Again, a double Stargate potentially here. He never made a unit, so I think we're gonna see that. There we go. And there should be this scout build again, but I feel like now Ragnarok has seen this. He hasn't taken any damage. He's just going into a super fast lair, by the way. He could play a Mutus style himself. I wonder how Mutus fare in against these scouts. I think in low numbers they should outscale them. And especially without the speed upgrade, they're gonna be way more nimble. But you could always go into Corsairs as the Protoss player. Of course, they will not help you that much against the ground units. Very low drone count here for Ragnarok. He's sending in an overload right now to get the scout. Really wants to see, is this the same build again? Are you doing me stupid again? Scouts? Are you for real? And he does find them. And yeah, it seems like the exact same thing again, except the cannon rush was never attempted here. I think he has enough money for a fleet beacon if he wants to make one. He's actually going into another Nexus very fast this game. Basically second Nexus of 2 scouts. Don't get me wrong, the scouts are actually very powerful here, and they are... it's kind of meta right now to go for them in this specific matchup here. Couple links here counter-attacking. Oh no, you don't want to lose them though. Not in these low numbers, he's gonna lose the first one. And the scout is just driving home. 2 more stargates, but no speed. Did he forget the fleet beacon? I feel like if you go 4 gates scout, you kind of need the speed upgrade, don't you? That could be a fatal mistake. Now he's adding the fleet beacon. I think he heard me. He was like, "Oh, you're right. I forgot that." Oh, Nidus. Okay, I see where we're going here. He desperately needs some vision though. That Slowling is trying to create that one. There's one overload, but that's very far off. If he had an overload over here and could see the high ground, that would be amazing. Now he just has to set up in the front. Still gonna be a very easy, straightforward approach though. It's just gonna be a lot of Hydras reinforcing into the Nidus Canal. And the Nidus Canal being set up here in the front. And there's the scout speed upgrade again. This base is more of a placeholder right now. Ragnarok is pretty all in. Doesn't really have any additional drones here coming in. We'll set this up in the main base. I'm not sure if I like it that much. Scouts are coming over right now. He has a lot at this point. This does not seem to be working here. I'm gonna set up a Nidus outside of the third. He does have a lot of Hydras. And with the reinforcements, it's gonna be a good time for him. Oh, the scout's just moving in like that. I don't like it. There's no static D setup yet. There's only 1 shield battery here. Of course, they will not help against for the healing with productive buildings. And yeah, it's GG already here. The static D was too late, unfortunately. Not enough scouting intel here for Rake, and Ragnarok does take it serious. Alright.